Monza, the Temple of Speed, here for round 12 at Inter's Racing League. I am Monza. I am joined by Jetman, who has joined me for the past 3 weeks. Hello, Jetman. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Monza. How about you?
I am doing alright. I just got back from the gym and I am sweating my balls off. Anyway, on to driver standings. I have started a little earlier just so they can get out on track. It is. Who's that in the lead? Lucas is in the lead. That doesn't really matter because Lucas isn't here. Cash, followed by RK, who is racing today. Thank God, Cash Mash is also racing, so that will be a great fight. Even though Cash is leading by God knows how many points. Followed by Mercy, Tyrone, Quiet Cake, Dutch Verstappen, and Bridgie as the top 7 or 8. Top 7. On to the constructors. Now, Racing Bulls currently at the top of the standings. 70 points behind them is Williams, followed by Ferrari, Aston Martin, McLaren, Red Bull, Alpine, Mercedes, Sauber, and Haas. So yes, we do not have overalls because Battlecat is on holiday, which is lovely. He gets to relax and chill. But you'd all be surprised to find out it is raining for quali. It is raining, I think, for the whole race as well. Is it?
I think it's only just for qualifying, so
It's
Charlotte
only
will
for
be fine.
qualifying? Oh, that doesn't...
Yeah,
That's bullshit.
I think it's for hang on, let me check. Race briefing.
Notices.
Race race briefing, please. Okay, so it's gonna be wet to dry in qualifying, then wet at the start of the race, and then dry for the rest.
That's lovely, honestly.
First stint in qualifying is wet, second stint is cloudy,
Oh,
then the
Kingy just
race
going off the
is
track at
and
the
then
exit of Ascari.
Then first set is wet, and then the last two sets are just dry. So could go either way, but it's approximate, so we don't know if it's gonna dry, if it's gonna stay like it is now.
Well, I mean, it doesn't concern the wet at the moment, but considering this is the Temple of Speed, uh,
No, no, don't listen to Jerobot. Don't,
I haven't even looked at chat yet.
just
Um,
don't.
I will in a
Don't look.
second. I'm
No, I
delivering
said
my.
don't look.
Let me deliver my fun fact. God damn it. Um. Well, he did it in the dry, but Valtteri Bottas, who is on this grid but is not on the 25 grid because he's in Mercedes reserve, um, he did a 372 kilometre per hour, 372 and a half kilometres per hour at this track down the main straight. Probably had DRS. Who the bloody hell knows? But yeah, there's your fun fact. Now we get to go listen to Jerobot.
Let's
Jerobot, what
not.
have you said? What made him so?
Just
What made? What made him, absolute battery? What has Jerobot said? Oh yes, Jetty.
absolutely not. No,
Jetty is
no,
criminal. Jetty.
nah, nah.
King Dogger is the first one on a lap. He is followed by the Ferrari of Gob and the two Aston Martins, Broseph and Tyrone, with Williams in the centre. It could either be Bridgie or it could be anyone else.
Oh.
King Dogger to the top of the timesheets. Doesn't matter. Gob getting a 29.0, Tyrone 29.2, followed by Dunno 28.8, followed by Broseph Coop, who sets a 29.5. They'll be followed by Bozzy and Flo. Flo up to the timing line now, set to 28.6, puts himself on pole, but he gets ruined by Brodster, who somehow sets a 27.7. That's fun. Well, Brodster's on pole.
Yeah, it's very quick.
He is very
Very
quick,
quick.
and it is the wet, so he might be a better driver in the wet than in the dry, you don't know.
Oh, you never know. You never know. I mean, it is
Quiet.
quick.
Hang on, is anyone on the oh my god, Dan the Racer's put on the softs. Your driver has decided softs are the way to go. Oh, who's this?
That's
It's
him.
Bridgie. Bridgie's invalidated. Never mind. Bozzy and Quiet Cake are on laps, and so is Killian. But
That's
Bozzy
what I was
is
trying to say.
ahead. Pugsy has rejoined as well. Be grateful if he stayed in the lobby. That way we have 18 cars racing instead of 17 and 1 AI. Hang on. So who are we missing? A McLaren, and we're missing an Alpine. Yeah, Dutch Verstappen has said he cannot join. He is not here. So no Dutchy. And
No, not Dutchy Verstappen.
oh my god, I'm gonna break our bones. 29.598. Broseph Coupe just staying ahead of Bozzy, who set that time. Killian a 28.2 puts himself V-Cub 1-2. Do we have any owners or mods in here that can just ban the refreshing dinette?
The what?
I don't know. Who is on a fast one? Dunno is on a fast one, actually. Oh, oh
Okay,
my god! In the background. Dunno and Tyrone both having a slide. A-Dog gets a 30.7, Quiet Cake a 30 flat. We do have Shining Swarm in the lobby. Oh, who's that? Okay, Gaming has just gone straight on.
And as soon as I clicked off his name,
I clicked on his name and you clicked off his name and he's just gone. Oh. Ooh, that was very, very close with Broseph Coupe. King Dogger is not. Could not find the purchase. Up to the line. It comes up to a 28 flat. Puts himself into P2. Dunno takes that away 5,000. Both of them having a slippery slide on the exit. Broseph Coupe up by 500ths. They're all done. Flow out of the pit lane. On the intermediates. The rain has lined up. Quiet Cake will be going for a run. A-Dog is not up on his time, so he'll be coming into the pit lane. Shining Swarm is out on track now. He's followed by Killian, who's doing another lap. Tyrone is down. Dunno, no idea. Brod out of the pits. Let's bring up another fun fact, because I don't really want to do a lap about the trees now.
You just love your trees.
Shush! I don't love my trees, it's just essential.
Yes, you do.
It's essential.
Chat, am I wrong? Am I wrong though?
It's
Lots of
essential.
loves his trees.
The trees are essential. Without trees, we'd be dead. Thanks the trees.
True. Yeah, true. I'll give you that one. Fun fact, we're actually learning deforestation in geography at school. You should join me as well. You should join me because you're saying you love your trees.
Disagree with everything. No, trees are better than that. Trees are better than that. Anyway, another fun fact. Oldest racetrack in the world opened in 1922. It's bloody been out for almost, what's this, 103 years. Holy Jesus. Killian steps up and beats his teammate by, how much is that? Let's see, 1.5 tenths almost. Who is out on a lap and who's not? Because I don't know if Dan the Racer chucked on the softs for a second. He still has the softs on even though he's not using them. Cashmash is ahead of Shining Swarm. And they're both on laps. Bridgie is also on a lap. He's on an out lap to be fair. Pugsy is out. King Donga is out. And so are both the Williams drivers. Dunno, will he be? He's actually 8 tenths up at the moment. So we'll be putting it on pole as we speak, as it stands. We have no overalls because Mr. what's his name? Battle Cat is on holiday in India or somewhere.
No, Cash Smash! She was invalidated. She was
Anyway,
on
on
and
on
after the wall.
26, 8 tenths up. Flo is next across the line. Will he improve anywhere on his time? He does show improvement. 6 tenths up,
Oh,
puts it ahead of Tyrone. King Nogger is also on an improving lap. Hang on, shining swarm. Oh my God, he's got. Oh, the rain has stopped completely, so it is now getting to dry. Shining swarm, a 31.7, and he now has both Killian and Brodstar right up his bum. Oh, Brod actually finished his lap at 27.2. I just didn't know because Shining Swarm. So Dan the Racer, who is actually who has qualifying bans this week? Does anyone have a quali ban? Let me check.
I don't think anybody does.
Let's check. Let's figure this out. License points.
Oh,
No, that's not where you
come
find
on,
it.
Cash Smash.
Tier 3 findings. Right. Nobody has any. Nobody has anything. Which is good. That's what you
Oh,
want.
Cash. Oh, Cash. You gotta go purple.
Oh, King
Oh,
Dogger
King Dogger. Oh, King
sends
Dogger.
it.
Wow.
Sends
No,
it.
Cash Smash.
Flo.
No.
What has
He's
Cash done?
invalidated again.
Oh my.
He's
Cash was
invalidated.
invalidated at the exact same point, like 3 times
Yeah.
already.
He's
Arca Gaming.
invalidated at the exact same
Starting
point.
a lap. Pugsy 28.137. Puts himself into P7. Gob ahead of him. Getting out of the way. He is on the softs, Gob is. Him, Broseph, Cuds, and Dan the Racer are both on the softs, so I guess they didn't want to do this wet tyre shenanigans.
Who needs wets?
Yeah,
That's
who
right.
needs wets? Anyway, Quiet Cake is also on the softs, as his tyre changes. 5 laps for Dunno on the intermediates. King Dogger getting out there, destroying his time. Brod in the pits now.
Okay, Gaming just going underneath the tunnel, set tape purple sector 2,
You
try
don't
not
know
to
that.
invalidate. Yes, I do.
It says purple, but sometimes the game's a wobbly dickhead.
Well, if you look at the F125 driver ratings, you can definitely tell that's not realistic.
Oh yes, it's not. It's very not realistic. How is Oscar Piastri lower than half the goddamn grid? Anyway, that is a Mercedes coming into the pits
Got
as
it!
Arcade Gaming one
Told
and
you.
a half seconds quicker.
Told you, Mother.
Hush, he's not even your team. Your team is Dan the Racer and A-Dog. They better cook. First guy on the soft tyres. Let's see how he does. DRS has been enabled just after he finishes. Broseph Coupe now onto the track. Arca Gaming has to be running to the pits now, because he will get overtaken like nobody's business. 8 tenths up immediately. This will put him into the 27 sevens. Oh, sorry, wait. Yeah, 8 tenths up, 27 sevens. And put him into P6. Make sure you don't run wide on the exit of Ascari. Oh, that will be damaging for you. P10 so far, he will be the first driver. He also does have an extra lap for fuel. 2.9 seconds up. This puts him into the 25 sixes actually at the moment. I think I got that right. I think. Arca Gaming will get into the pits. God damn it, I was on board with Gob. Gob up to the line.
Here we go.
To finish his lap. Sets a 23.9. That is the first lap out of everyone. He didn't even use half of his goddamn battery.
Ooh,
And
very
now he
late
has a
usage.
massive train of cars ahead of him. But Broseph Coupe will have to deal with these cars second, as he will most likely have to. Yeah, he'll get to them second. Hopefully both the Hasses come out. I don't know what Dan the Racer is doing, if he's even in the lobby. 1.9 seconds up, Broseph Coop goes. That puts him into the 27.6s. Puts him just ahead of Killian. Puts him into P6. So he has got the really dry track. Of course, the longer you wait, the drier it will be. The drier it will get for you. You just don't want to be the final one who gets mugged off with the timing. I did not see how far off he was. Could be 4 seconds. Oh god. Does Gob set another lap? 21.4 for Gob. He goes even quicker. But, Broseph just does not steal it. Dunno, going past his teammate to start his lap. Bridgie brakes too late. Will this be his only lap? No, it will not. He can go for another one. I think Cobb getting off the track just so nobody gets his toe. Oh, Tyrone, a 20.699, followed by the Hass of A-Dog, followed by Cash Smash, who's actually not invalidated. Go Cash, sets it almost on pole, 0.3 off. They will be followed by Bozzy, no, Flo. Flo starts his lap as well. Pugsy trying to get out the way of people, but not hinder himself too much. Is that Shining Swarm? No, it's not Shining Swarm, it is Arcade Gaming.
I must be sure this one.
Tyrone will be going for another lap. Hopefully, you hope he gets there. Cash won't get there in time. Who is on a lap? Brod and Killian getting through. Dunno, 1 second down on his time. Flow going through. Pugsy through the final corner. Who was that? That was Shining Swarm. A 22.8. Bridgie, a 23 flat. Cuds, a 21.378. Puts him his Alpine into P3.
Oh, third for Bozzy.
Bozzy into third. Gob has retired. He's done. A-Dog, is it? It's not A-Dog, but it is Dan the Racer. Dan the Racer. For his only lap of the session. Here comes A-Dog. Sets a 22.3. Puts himself into P7 right behind Broseph Coop. Who's this? Who's this? Who's it? It's Cash Smash. Cash starts his lap with 3 seconds on the clock. So that means Flo will be the final driver to take. He will be the first driver to take the checkered flag. 6th, right behind his teammate. But he does have. Who's that? It's not Pugsy. It's King Dogger. King Dogger is 4 seconds up. This will put him into the 22s at least. Coming up to the line. Sets a 21.130 behind Flo. Shining, it's Arcade Gaming to first, 19.9. Followed by Killian, who gets pole. Followed by Brod. Where does Brodster get? Brodster finishes 16th. Cud stays 9th. Quiet Cake 4th. Tyrone is 4/10 up. So is Cash Smash. Broseph is 7/10 up.
Dono P3.
Dano P3, Bridgie P4. Dan the Racer is still yet to set his lap time. Is that Dan the Racer right ahead? Is it? He does set a 21.5. Broseph in. Tyrone ahead of his teammate. Cash Smash. Bozzy is not going to improve. Cash Smash will be the final driver. He is up on his time. 20.231. Puts himself into P5. Splitting the Astons. Splitting the Astons. Mind you, coming into this race, the fastest race ever completed at this track was 2003. 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 19.8 seconds.
Well, how do we divide that by 2 then?
Yeah, just divide it by 2 and you get the fastest. I don't know what the fastest time is if you divide it by 2. I'm not that smart. If I was that smart, I'd be in like Harvard or some shit.
Where is my calculator? Read out the numbers.
Well, you'd have to 60 minutes,
I can't.
60
No.
plus
So
14 plus, sorry, 60 plus 0.14 plus 0.0198.
0.098.
No, 0.60. So that's
60.
60 minutes, which is an hour. Oh, well, I'll say that afterwards. Killian, first, Arca Gaming, Dunno, Tyrone, Cash, Broseph, Bridgie, Quiet Cake, Bozzy, Flo, King Dogger, A-Dog, Cuds, Almighty Gob, Dan Eraser, Pugsy, Shining Swarm, and Broadster, who finishes dead last because he invalidated. Anyway, 60 minutes, so 60,
Yep. Yeah.
plus
Mm.
0.14
14. Got it.
plus
Yeah.
0.0198.
198. And you divide that by 2. 30.0799.
I'm not even going to attempt to read that. I probably butchered the whole thing. It probably isn't even 60 minutes. 60 plus 0.14 and all that kind of shit.
Wait, did you say it was like an hour 43?
An hour 14. It's an hour and 14 minutes and 19 seconds. I don't know.
So 74 divided, we'll just go 74 divided by 2, 37 minutes. Can they get it done in 37 minutes?
No, they cannot.
Not that quick.
Yeah,
Here we go.
anyway. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Lights out and away we go for... Oh my god, get it done!
Go on.
Apparently,
Oh,
we
someone
have yellow
stalled.
flags. Someone stalled. Who was
I
that?
can't see a thing.
Neither can I, but Dunno has made it to the lead. Tyrone in second position. Oh, lads, hold on.
Who's going bowling?
Your heads. Someone has, but Quiet Cake is off the track. Pritchie is off the track.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's 3 cars. Flo is round. Flo is round. Flo has lost the most time. Shining Swarm and God battling. You don't win at turn 1. Who's letting everyone through? That is Broadster. Must have had several illegal overtakes.
Oh, it's back!
Dan the Racer is lagging hard. So Dan the Racer's out Pugsy 3 seconds already. Flo all the way down. Gob has been passed. Dan the Racer has left the session. So that is your driver having an unlucky day with internet. Bozzy in P7 has lost a load of positions. Actually, no, he hasn't. He's gone up 2 positions. Pugsy's gone up 6. 4 for Dan. 6 down for Bridgie. Very unlucky. 8 down for Flo. 2 up for the front 2. 2 down for Killian. And 3 down for RK. Tyres. Everyone's on the intermediates. Doesn't matter. 133. He is flying down the front straight. Killian going for the move. Already out of ERS. Hits the back of Tyrone. No damage done, thankfully. Cash in P4. Arca Gaming rounds off the train. Broseph and Bozzy going for it. Quiet Cake and King Dogger round that off. Pugsy ahead of Bridgie. Dan Eraser is back in. He has Brod and Cuds behind him. Brodster making his way up through the field. A-Dog, Gob going for the move. Shining Swarm. A-Dog. Another battle between the 2 legends. He does not go for the move. Flo is right behind them as well. Flo lags. Okay. We will be coming under the banking that was used between 1959 and 1955 and 1969. Steeper than Daytona. Shining Swarm has lost it, as well as Dan Eraser. Dunno still leading 5 tenths from Tyrone. Killian 2.5 tenths behind him, followed by Cash 5 tenths behind them in the Ferrari. rounding it out, making it 5 drivers, all from different teams, all in the top 5.
Hello, Quiet Cake, up to P70 goes. No, process at the moment allows Quiet Cake up into P6. Gain 2 positions in 1 corner. Process drop back down to 8 from 6. King Dogger watching this behind. But Process will stay behind the kick of Bozzy. And Bozzy, late move. Trying to get past the McLaren, can't quite get it done. Low battery by the looks on the dashboard on the wheel, but they're 4 seconds behind RK. Yeah, the dashboard on the wheel.
Broseph has been passed by King Dogger, Pugsy, P10 still, Brodstar gaining his way back through the pack. 2.5 seconds to Gob. He is behind Bridgie right now and is gaining position very, very fast. Checkered Flag is coaching them, or driving, not driving for them, sorry. Helping them out behind the scenes. Not going for a move yet, Brodstar, but Bridgie is feeling the pressure. A lot actually. Bozzy, King Dogger making it look like there are 2 Kick Saubers or 2, anyway, or 2 Mercedes. Cuds loses out to Flo, who gets through. Cuds going way off the track. That is definitely a warning. Shining Swarm has boxed for new tyres. He has put front wing on, so he did get front wing damage. Cash Mash setting the fastest lap. I wouldn't be scared if Brodstar went even faster. Up to the line, he does not go very fast. Gob sets a faster time at 29.3. RK is slowly losing out 1.3 seconds, 5 seconds from Quiet Cake, Bozzy, King Dogger, Broseph, Pugsy, and Brod, with Bridgie right behind Gob, but sitting behind them. Cuds to Flo and Cuds 1.9 seconds, A-Dog 5 seconds behind, followed by his teammate Dan the Racer. And Shining Swarm 35 seconds behind, almost a sec. He is actually just about a full sector behind second place. The guy in front of him. Sorry.
Tyrone!
Tyrone.
A little bit sideways. A little bit sideways on my end, but he's somehow gained.
When he gets into first, I'm doing a trees lap with the man, because he asked for it. If nobody has watched the Lorax before, don't rewatch your childhood. But, don't know, he's losing out to Tyrone. Killian in P3, the new face at V-Cub, who's replaced Lucas for the rest of the season, aka 3 more rounds. 3 final rounds include Monaco, Jeddah, and the Imola Enduro, which is next week. Oh god.
That's fun.
That is so fun. Killian, braking just in time, has got behind RK, losing out, but Quiet Cake cannot catch Arcade Gaming, who's most likely going to be in no man's land for the rest of the race. Prod up the inside of Pugsy, gets the move done. Now has Broseph behind him, Broseph in front of him, sorry, and is going for the move around the outside. But right ahead of them, King Dogger and Bozzy going for it as well.
Oh my god.
Gets out on top.
Oh! Made the move! No.
He has made the move. King Dogger not choosing smartly not to go for the move. But there is a train from Quiet Cake all the way down to God. Pugsy struggling in these conditions. Brodstar enjoying them. But up at the front, it is a 4-car battle for the lead of the race.
That's a little bit of contact between the Kick and Merc. Well, the Merc is sliding all over the place. Bozzy
King Dogger is not having a fun time.
Yeah, but Bozzy's not having a good time in these conditions either. He's, a little bit loose on exits. But he hasn't got any warnings, so good sign for the Kick at the moment, which is actually 4.
Oh, Dono has gone very wide and has lost the rear. Tyrone is closer than he's ever been. 2.5 seconds. 2.5 tenths is the gap. 1.7. 1.3. Does it stay there? 1.5, 1.6, 1.8, 2 tenths. Dunno used his. Oh, that was a very good corner cut. You know how you cut over the bump to make sure you don't wind up in the gravel? Very nice. Jetman, you should take notes for tomorrow, even though you're not racing in the wet. Shiny Storm has actually caught up to A-Dog by 8 tenths. Only 8 tenths, but still a lot of time. Cuds has lost out as well. Flo. Dan Racer and Cuds not having the best time, especially after missing out on all of this running. Bridgie goes for the move. Plus, Pugsy tries to go back at him. Cannot end up clinching the move. Gob sitting behind these guys has hit Pugsy, who has been hit by Flo. Pugsy's not having the best time at the front, at the rear end of this queue. As we can see, Broadstart P8 would have an 8-second gap to claw up. Once he passes P7 and P6, he cannot go for the move. Quiet Cake has saved a ton of battery.
Yeah, he's 8 seconds behind RK, so that doesn't help him trying to get closer to him. Seems to be struggling a lot.
Pugsy has been passed by Flo, who has gone past Gob as well. Gob is not having the best time at the moment. Back up to first position. Tyrone has not gone past. The front four have stayed that way this whole race. So far, 7 laps of this race. Dunno goes off the track. That'll be a warning. But as you can tell, Shining Swarm is slowly closing the gap. Obviously, Inter tyres do wear. They don't stay on your car for 27 laps. That'd be insane.
Whoa, that was a massive lag from Flo. Oh.
Rod, still sitting behind Brosov, has lost 1.2 seconds. The cars are ahead. King Dogger,
Tyrone.
P9. What's Tyrone doing? Killian is right behind him as well.
He is super close.
Killian is trying to prove me wrong and is going for the move. Tyrone is also using battery to make sure he cannot do it. Dunno will be closed up on. Down
around the outside.
Around the
outside.
He actually gets it done.
Oh,
Does not leave as much room, but Cash Mash going for it as well. Gets the ERS deployed around the outside and makes it P3. Tyrone losing 2 positions in 3 corners. Through the chicane, turn 1 and 2 chicane, turn 5 and 6, and the Ascari chicane, probably the most known chicane out of all 3. Through Lesmo 2, Lesmo 1 earlier before it's a bit tighter, taking a lower speed, but then we got Parabolica final corner, and Flo 3-second time pen. Cash Mash is right on the tail of Killian. Tyrone has ground to make up 7 tenths behind these men. I have 12,000 channel points. My God.
I have 2K. Cash Mash is going for it. No
DRS.
No
No DRS. Goes for the move. Gets the move done. Cash into P2.
Yeah, nice job. That was risky from Cash because you can validate there, but he Hunter in there and absolutely center.
Gets the move done. Down the long straight. Has Quiet Cake behind Bozzy. Brakes accordingly. Does not lose any time to King Dogger behind, but Brody is gaining. He would love to be in that front battle with the lads at the front. Make it 2 V-carbs versus 3 other cars. if it was a Haas, it'd be two. So we have one Red Bull, one Ferrari engine, and two Mercedes engine cars. Imagine if it was an Alpine, you'd have all four car manufacturers, engine manufacturers. Checkered flag, we are watching on board with the man. Prod going for the move, gets the move done, turns in, doesn't cut the corner, gets the move done. Amazing move. Going into a story showing everyone else how it's done. Cash, a 28.9. He is on the back of Dunno, gets the move done, and there is a new race leader onto lap 10.
Beautiful.
Oh, Quiet Cake going for it again.
Oh, Boss is very low, very low. You might want to have to. Oh, he's looking for a move. He's going for it. Oh, maybe a little
He's
bit
scaring the
too.
man. He's scaring him. He's giving the scare tactics. He's saying, I'm here, don't turn in yet, and then duck out and go for the move. Quiet Cake is not very fond of being shown the door. My bro, try it, whatever he has to keep in position, as long as it's not swerving off the track or putting someone in a wall. Brod is there, showing him that he's available. Oh my god, King Dogger has an absolutely massive drop. Bugsy gets past Almighty Gob as well. Quiet Cake stays ahead of Brod. Both equal on battery. Someone is gone. Flo is it? No, it's Broseph. No, it's Bozzy. Bozzy's had an absolute moment. Going onto the gravel and almost taking out his teammate Dunno and Tyrone have been taken over by the younger ones. Cash. Oh, King Dogger has left the session. Well, that's not good.
Broad Star! Down inside, Cake again! Oh, there's
Stayed on
not
the
a
track.
lot of room. There's not a lot of room there.
Jetman, can you try and get King Dogger back in? He left the session.
Ah, yes.
I love the motivation. Put that.
Broad Star
Oh
again!
my
Broad
god!
Star!
He gets the move this time. Quiet Cake right up his butthole. King Dogger. Oh, I love how you're both on PS and you can just add him. Brilliant. He now has a 13-second gap to make up to RK Gaming. All the way down the road. RK Gaming. As I say that, RK Gaming gets 13 seconds. Sorry, a 3-second time pen. Which brings the gap down to 10.6. Bossy Flo going for the move, gets the move done. Does not. Flo gets the move done. Is lagging slightly. And Quiet Cake loses the rear end. It has stopped raining, so you can technically go on the mediums if you want, but it has DRS has not been enabled yet. If we go on with tyres, Shining Swarm is still on those 8-lap-old tyres. I thought he boxed because he lost loads of time. Who's that? Quiet Cake has pulled into the box. Let's see what tyres he puts on. Gob has done the same. Shining Swarm now on 6 seconds. Hards for both of them.
Did you say Kenny?
Yes, King Dogger. Oh, he's just retired. Yeah, I know what that is. Game didn't let him take control. We all know how shit this game is. As soon as you leave, half the time it doesn't even let you join back. Cash Mash in the lead. What does Cash do? There are 3 cars on the hard compounded tyres. Quiet Cake, Gob and Cuds. Sitting on board Cash Mash. Stupid. What does Cash
Are you
do?
okay, mother?
all. Quiet Cake pulls off into the pits. So does Tyrone. So does Dunno. Killian stays out for another lap. Arcade Gaming does the same. What will Brodster do? Someone has gone! It's Pugsy and it's Brosov. They are both gone for a spin. This does not help them in the slightest. Dan Eraser coming out of nowhere.
Look at him go!
Flow. Bossy in the pits makes it a kick Sauber double stack, which is not going to help. Someone is off the track and backwards. It's Dunno. Dunno has spun out of the pits and he's lost a wing. A piece of his wing that is not going to help the guy who was leading for the first 9 laps of this race. Bossy on the medium tyres.
And still say on it. Oh my god, Dan Racer!
Dan Eraser has...
Really?
What happened? Because I know he's got damage now.
Oh, he hit the rear. He definitely hit the rear of the Merc, but alright, that was sketchy.
Quiet Cake has lost time to Flow. Brodster has lost time to Quiet Cake. It is now 2.9 seconds. He now has to close in that gap and hope Flow can hold him up just a bit longer. Or stay ahead and pull away and make sure he doesn't get DRS Shining Swarm in the pits. This actually does not help Arcade Gaming because his teammate is so far down, he's going to get held up here. His teammate is going to get held up. No, actually he's not, because they're far enough apart. Let's see Cash Mash coming into the final corner. Where does he come out? He has Tyrone right behind him. Dunno has to box again for a set of medium tyres. They come out. Where's Killian? Killian is right there, ahead of the two. This makes it a 3-car battle for the lead. Who will win? Who will come second? Who will come third? Pugsy, 10 seconds. Dunno has not got a wing on the front of his car, but stays out regardless. Quiet Cake, 27.7. Puts in the fastest lap. Gob takes that away and says, thank you, that's mine now. A-Dog, boxes. What tyre does A-Dog put on? Brosov put on the intermediates.
DRS is now enabled, so...
Brosov put on a new set of intermediate tyres.
I was going to say Brosov's gone inters and Dan's still on his inters.
Yeah, I don't know what Dan's doing, but I also don't know what... Like, Brosov chucked on the inters probably by accident, maybe. But that is really hurt his race. That has really hurt his race. Dan Eraser still ahead of Dunno. Both of them have wing damage. Jeff and Flag Lane saying, go back, my bro. He is not doing anything very fun right now. Can he escape? Tyrone at 26-0. Cash all the way down. Oh, hang on, who's that? That is, oh my god, Brosov and Shining Swarm are a battle. This, I thought, would never happen in life. Brosov and Shining Swarm is a battle. Anyway, Tyrone's in the lead. Tyrone's in the lead. We can do my trees lap.
Go, Monza, do your thing.
There are too many trees, and we passed the first sector. Doesn't matter, doesn't count. God damn it. That's if he's leading next lap.
I was going to say that. Oh, Brodster! Wow.
Yeah,
that was a bit loose.
Is cooking Bozzy there. Gob ahead of him. Oh, who's that? No, hang on. Flo and Quiet Cake are cooking. They're battling each other like hammer and Tom. Going hammer and Tom. At Monza through Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2. Flo is right there. Backs out just in case. Gets the DRS.
He's going for it. There
He
you
absolutely
go.
sends it down the inside. Tyrone onto the front straight. We'll have Killian. I'm going to go for my trees lap anyway. Stuff you, Killian.
Oh! These clappers!
Anyway, down through the first sector, you can see all the people surrounded by trees. Some people actually use some of these trees are actually used as stands as well, because people cannot see half the time because half the crowd is Italian and Ferrari. Going up to under the Aramco barrier, there are, what was it? There are oak trees, plane trees. I don't know why it's called a plane tree. It's P-L-A-N-E, plane, like he's gonna take off. Oh, Tyrone is having a moment. He's probably laughing his head off. Anyway, down under the F124 and the old thing, Shining Swarm giveaway. Tyrone is cooking. Oh, he's already done that. Never mind. Yeah,
Alright, down DRS, alright, down DRS, he's not in. Oh, he only just realised. Oh, he's only just realised he's out of DRS.
no, it's okay.
Oh no.
And that is the trees lap. It didn't even take that long. Holy 21.9.
What?
What are you smoking?
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, 46. Flo is cooking. Mousy will be
So
happy.
Oh my god. Tyrone is pushing this car like it's nothing.
You know who's pushing? Killian. Because how the hell you get a 21.9 in a race?
Yeah, no, that's
and not be tier
insane.
1. No, I'm joking. Check it. Tyrone P2. Head steward hopefully gets a break this weekend, because it has been awfully tiring the last 3 weeks with everyone blowing each other up. They catch up to Broseph Cook, who's not letting go. He does not want to be lapped with 11 laps remaining. That is not going to go well on his resume.
Resume.
Yes, resume for
Tyrone is in. Okay.
I know. I've got the intervals
No.
up.
Oh.
Cash Smash is not
Oh.
Oh, yes. Yes, give your teammate toe. Yeah, this is absolutely cooking. Oh. Tyrone does not like to brake. And now Broseph will sit behind, give his teammate toe, but also keep. Oh no, actually, he might be 8 tenths behind his teammate. Anyway,
Excuse me.
What?
21-7. 21-7.
What are you doing, Flo? How do you have that? What? Anyway,
What?
if your name is Dunno and you have half a wing, good luck. You have Flo and Quiet Cake behind you, and a Broadster who's hungry.
Bugsy! Oh my god, that was so close to taking cards out.
Back up at the front. Hang on, we're gonna look at Dunno. Oh my god, Flo! Holy moly, Jesus. Flo is lagging so bad that his car went off the track and came back on, and I thought he crashed into a wall. Oh, no. What is the lag?
Go, Tyrone.
No, Dunno is
Closing, he's closing. A little bit too late. Hits that really well. Good job, Tyrone.
Flo, P6, Quiet Cake right behind him, going for the double. Oh my god, how do you even know which way he's going? Down at the inside goes Flo. He somehow sticks it. He sticks it into P5. Penalties, 3, 6, 3, 3, 3, 16 and 6. Checkered flag, I saw...
What was that? doesn't sound. Everybody else hearing this?
No.
Come on, Tyrone. Reel in that V card.
Come on, Tyrone. He pushing. Checkered flag is screaming at me. Go, guys, go back to the leaders. Guys, go back to the leaders. Guys, look! Right, checkered flag. I'm staring at your text, waiting for them to come up.
That's my
46, you're not even the team principal.
Cake's made a move on Dono.
Yes, because Dono has half a wing. I'm surprised he didn't do it earlier.
I meant down the straight, but okay.
Yes. Oh, yeah. No, but Dono has wing damage. Dono is
Yeah.
Dono is very crippled at the moment. Shining Swarm was crippled and then he boxed. Dan Eraser was crippled as well, but he boxed as well. Killian at the front, Cash Mash 1.8 seconds, 8 laps to go, 7 laps to go now. Like, Tyrone would love to get P1. Sit on board with him. He is pushing. 5 tenths, 4 tenths. Braking very late. He gets it almost perfect. I was about to say perfect, but he did not pull it off quite as nicely.
That was right.
Oh, he does not get the best line, Tyrone. He does not get the best line.
We're in the BC with Flo. What's his thought?
Tell Flo he's doing good. About to say,
Like
tell Flo he's
he's like,
doing
oh.
good, and then Dono's just like, yeah, that's my position, thanks.
Oh,
1.4 seconds. Nothing matters now.
Cash Mash.
Quiet Cake, by the way, 17 seconds off of RK Gaming, who is closing
I
in
called
on
Tyrone Cash Mash. I called Tyrone Cash Mash. Oh! Killian is just a little bit wide. He went super wide. Oh, okay, Tyrone. He's got to run. He's got to run.
4 tenths.
Go.
Tyrone, use your battery. I want my cake.
Go.
I want my lap.
Jeez.
He's not. I think he might be waiting all the way until the final lap, which would be, I mean, that's smart, to be fair. What's the championship like? Cash Mash is winning the title, number P3 in Ferrari. He is followed by Arca Gaming in P4, and Dunno in P3, I think, and then followed by Tyrone, who's P2. Who's actually P4 in the championship. Bridgie makes out the top 7. He is in 11th at the moment. Top 15 score.
No, Tyrone!
By the way, both Haas drivers are going to score points for the first time in how many races? Diabolical.
Well, another 3.
Are they seriously going side by? ADOG has been passed by Dan Eraser. That was a very cool camera. I love that camera. Broseph, be careful not to get 10 seconds. Because you know how stupid this game is. I'm just looking at Broadstart, 1.5 seconds flow, back plus quiet.
Tyrone's using! Tyrone's using! Tyrone's using! Here we go! He's going! Tyrone's got the lead!
I get my trees lap. Anyway, down into turn 1, you have a big fucking train on your left side, on your right side. Coming into this corner, you have, oh my god, that's a lot of Italian flags. No one in our crowd is from Monaco. Everyone's from Australia. We should replace those Italian flags from Monaco. Alex, does esports drivers, well, Campbell Adams, who is an an esports driver, or has just got an esports seat, hopefully. I think he does 19, 18, 20 maybe, 20.1 in a race.
Oh my god! He's close.
And this is 21.7, so he's not going that quick.
Wait, Bozzy's pitted.
But what, Bossy, what are you doing? Bossy,
What?
what
Why
tyres
did
did
he
you go
do
on? Bossy, you're
meds,
on mediums.
and you said meds.
Why? Now you're going to overtake both Daniel Racer and Adolf King. Broadstar, now within DRS distance. Oh my god, top three are very, very close. Going forward.
Don't use battery. Oh, okay! Excuse me. Excuse me,
Winner
okay?
gets nothing, but happy birthday
Happy birthday.
to you.
Happy birthday.
To you,
Happy birthday, dear.
Alex.
Happy birthday to
You.
Brilliant.
Dan the Racer now on 3, second time pen. Broadstar goes for the move. Flo has left the session. Oh! Broadstar.
I don't think I have Flo. Oops.
Jared Bott says happy
Yeah.
birthday, dear Jetty.
No.
Can you add Flo? Do you have Flo?
Yeah, I'm trying.
He's trying.
Oh, let's go.
Flo's on Xbox, by the way.
Xbox, that helps me a bit. F. Flow. Flow, not in that column. He's gotta be in this column. Otherwise, I don't have him.
Killian now has Tyrone right behind, but Cash Match is closing the distance as well.
I don't have Flow. I don't have Flow.
Alex, some drivers do not have steering wheels, some do. There is actually a tier 2 driver who races on keyboard.
Yes, that's true.
You're going to have to wait for the racing action, sorry. Because it's my turn to see if Flo
I
actually
do not have
exists.
Flow.
I have you, Jetman.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, let me go back to racing on Monza finds Flow. The Tyrone. Still on the V card. Cash is very close. They're similar distances. Oh, Tyrone!
Oh, Shining Swarm is still on the soft tyres.
He's on fast as that.
Shining, what is your fastest time at the moment? A 24.4. Cook, my man, Cook.
Can I use assist? Yeah.
So,
But I think tier 1's is restricted.
Yeah, a full TC racing line in corners and ABS. Tier 2 is pretty much the same, and tier 1 is med TC and all of the above. I think. Could be wrong.
I know tier 1's. I know med TC is from tier 1 and then full then whatever you run.
They're getting very close with the final lap approaching. Alex, if you do want an invite, I could send you one.
Let's try to do.
The second last lap.
There you go. Join that Discord link that I just typed in chat. Join it.
Oh no, that doesn't work. That one doesn't work. It's outdated.
Is it?
Yes. we've gone over this before.
Oh yeah, that too. Okay, don't mind mine then.
Excuse me, but Broadstar's P5. What in Jesus, what? He will only go down to P6 because everyone else behind him has penalties.
Oh, here we go, here's the far lap.
I know! That's what I'm waiting for. Also, Arcade Gaming could get in DRS here. Oh my god, Arcade Gaming, push my man. No, he's not pushing hard enough. Anyway, up to the start, the final lap. Killian uses his battery immediately. With DRS, he does Oh,
Oh,
he's gaining. He's gaining. He's gaining. He does not go for
got
the
me.
move. Oh, he locks up the front tyres. Ooh!
Wall touch. No, don't touch the grass.
He did touch the grass. Cash Smash did not use as much battery. So he has some more battery to play with down the back straight. Oh, Cash has gone faster. 6/10 improvement. Brodster has gone past Quiet Cake again. Killian still at the front.
No room for error now.
Oh, someone has made an error. Who's that? It's Quiet Cake. Quiet Cake and Dunno have made errors. Quiet Cake will not be happy with how that is going at the moment. But no reason to pay attention to that. Tyrone has got Parabolica left. He's got the final straight. He's close enough.
Oh!
He doesn't have enough DRS. Down into the final corner. Oh, this is going to be close. It is not going to be close enough. Across the line. Oh, Cash Smash is going for it. Cash Smash.
Oh my
God! By
god!
5,000ths of a second.
Oh my
Holy
god!
moly! 5,000ths between the top second and third. Brodster will catch. Hopefully he stays ahead of Quiet Cake. That means P5 for him. Actually, let's check penalties. 3 seconds is the gap. Don't weave! Behind him will be Gob. Gob P6. Brilliant result. Oh, actually, no, it was only 2.5 seconds to Gob, sorry. Dunno gets through. Bridgie, flow down to 10th. Cuds coming around the final couple of corners. ADOG will get P12. Let's look at position changes. Brosov having the worst result. Brodster, P18 to P5. That is driver of the day worthy. 5,000ths between the top three. Oh my god.
Brilliant job.
Woo! Jesus.
Oh.
Holy moly. That was very, very close. That is brilliant. Killian P1, P2 Tyrone, Cash P3, losing out by 5,000ths of a second. Arca Gaming, followed by Brod, Quiet Cake, Gob, Dunno, Bridgie, making an 8-9 for Williams, Flo P10, Cuds, followed by ADOG P12, Bozzy, Dan the Racer, both the Haas drivers scoring points for the first time in a while. Pugsy makes it P15, Broseph gets lapped, and so does Shining Swarm. King Dogger's AI didn't let him take control. That is it. P18. So I assume we just had 2 people join.
Hello.
We have 2 people. We have Tyrone, we have Cash Mash, and we are waiting for what's his face? Killian. Does Killian have a microphone? At Killian, does you have mic? If he doesn't have a mic, honestly, if he does, we'll just start anyway. Hang on. You do Jetman, you do your Ferrari power unit, and I shall do my Mercedes power unit. So you
Easier
get
said
Cash
than
Mash.
done. Yeah, I get Cash Smash. I get the good guy. Cash
Oh
Smash,
yeah.
congratulations on third. How was that one for you, buddy?
Thanks, mate. Yeah, pretty good. I would have liked it if it kept raining. I felt a lot quicker when the rain was on. But no, I'm still happy with third. Third, yeah, it was good battles. Tyrone and Killian were very quick, so it was good to keep up with them.
If it kept raining, which I'm surprised the race had rain in it, and you looked mighty quick. Do you reckon if it rained for the whole race, you could have, been still or potentially have won that event?
Yeah, I reckon. I felt pretty good, and then as each lap went on, I felt quicker and quicker. So I was getting the hang of it, and then when it switched to dries, I kept missing the braking points and kind of have to reset. And I found it tougher, and I think I did my setup a little bit leaning towards the wet. I thought we might have been done before it dried up fully, but yeah.
How many more laps did you need to try and get closer to a race victory?
I reckon one more, one more.
One more lap.
Yeah, I came close, but yeah, very close at the end there. I was gonna have to make a move, but I think if I made a move on Tyrone that lap before, we could have held each other up, and then we would have had no chance at getting the victory. So I was just trying to be patient and try to sneak through both of them on the straight, but Killian got a really good exit, and then Tyrone also got a just good enough exit, 0.005. So
Not far away. We're going to Imola next. How are you feeling for that enduro race?
Imola, is it?
Yeah,
Yep,
Imola
Yeah.
enduro,
Enduro.
100%.
Yeah, decent. I do enjoy the track, but the track limits is going to be a concern. And then if there's track limits and a safety car at the end, yeah, it'll be interesting.
Definitely will be. Well, congratulations on the great racing from you.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you
Thanks,
next
guys.
week in Imola and Monza. I'm going to hand it over to you with P2 Tyrone.
Yeah. Well. First off, congratulations beating Cash Mash by 5,000. Probably the closest finish we've had in a long time.
Yeah, the it was code brown for a little bit. I used all my ERS trying to get Killian down that other straight, and it just ran short. And then as soon as I did it, I was like, "I'm in trouble here. I could be in some trouble," but got away with it.
Yeah. Oh God. I was spaced out there for a second. I
You're all right,
did
mate.
my lap of the trees with you. Your car
Was it a
got
good
the lap.
lap?
Yes, it was a good lap as well.
I'm glad, mate. Was there any overtakes, or was it just a quiet chill lap?
It was the lap where you were in second place. The lap where you were in first, I completely missed the first sector, so I just decided I'll wait till next time.
Nah, fair enough, fair enough. I didn't lead for very long. It was one of those races where it was almost a benefit being P2, but Killian just managed to pull out just enough on that last lap with some robust defence into turn one. I won't say anything more. I think it was legal. It caught me by surprise, but it was good defence. I'll have to go back and have a look at it, but well done to him. He was very, very, very quick, so it was hard to keep up.
Yeah, quiet week for you. Probably less incidences than normally. You hope. For all tiers. But how are you feeling for next week, which is going to be penalty central at Imola for the enduro?
Yes, well, done a enduro pretty recently and only caught the 3 seconds, and that was on the last couple of laps. So goal for me is going to be going penaltyless if I can. Do my best Jacko impression and pull out a race without pens there around Imola.
Yes, that would be an amazing result for you. How do you feel in the wet compared to the dry? Because I did see qualifying was wet to dry, and so was the race wet to dry.
Yeah, I think similar to Mash, I felt like I had a bit more speed than those around me. I think both of us were quicker than Killian in the wet. Um, it just so happened to be that I sort of went for a move on one lap and got shuffled a bit wide, which sort of put me down into P4. But I still felt quick in the cars ahead. But I just sort of knew it was better off just sit behind, wait for the dry, and then start to make my moves because last thing I need is an incident early on, especially when we had such a big gap down to P6 or 5 or whatever it was. It was sort of us three, RK in his own little league, and then quite a big gap. So I thought nothing silly, play it safe, and just let the race come to me.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on P2. We do not have Killian today. He has dinner, so you'd assume he would be Australian. We were having a talk about that, if he was Australian or if he was from some other place, but he is definitely Australian if he's having dinner now.
That would make sense, I think. Yeah, I think
Imagine
you've nailed it
having
on the head
dinner
there.
now and you're in like Europe, you'd be having bloody lunch, probably.
Yeah, I couldn't. I don't know what the time difference is. My brain
I
doesn't
don't
work like
know.
that.
Brain's confusing, time zones even
Yes.
worse.
Rule one:
Agreed.
do not convert because it stuffs you up.
Yeah, I remember one time going to oh wait, hang on, let's finish the stream first before we start doing that. But yeah, congratulations, P1, P2, P3. Saturday this week will be Tier 2. I don't know if anyone's streaming that. Get back to you on that later. You'll be surprised whoever's decided to stream it. Sunday will be Tier 1, best of the best. Quickest drivers in Inters. We'll go head to head, see who will come out at the Temple of Speed and be the king of speed, basically. After that, we have round number 13, which is Imola, the Enduro, 100%. I think that's like 71 laps or something. No, 63 or something like that. Anyway, after that we have Monaco, which everyone loves that track so much because they love the harbour, because they love swan diving off of it. Then you got Jeddah, which is the tight Corniche street circuit. And after that, season is over. On to 25, and hopefully that's not a shit game like this is. But yeah, congratulations to 1, 2, 3. This has been Monza, Temple of Speed, with my fun facts, my tree lap, and Jetman, aka Jetty. He loves that. He loves that.
No.
Anyway,
The number one rule: don't say that.
that's what Jerobot said, so copy Jerobot. Anyway, congratulations. See you all next week for see you Saturday. See you next week for Imola, and hopefully we have graphics for the overalls. See you then.